Dude, ever wonder what the booster course pass would look like if Toad's Circuit wasn't included? Interesting. Hey guys, it's Mythical Mari Rose. Welcome back to my channel. So I know this topic is kinda overdone, but these are all going to be my own opinions on this topic. So in this video, I will be giving you guys my own personal picks for the booster course pass if I was in charge of picking the tracks out for the specific waves. But here's the catch. I have to use the finalized version of all 6 waves, and I have to use the tracks that are only in Mario Kart Tour. So DS Desert Hills will not be in this pass, and neither will Delfino Square. Okay, enough of that. So, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. We're obviously starting with the very first wave of the pass here, so let's take a look at the tracks we already have for these cups. In the Golden Dash Cup, we already have Tour Paris Promenade, 3DS Toad Circuit, N64 Choco Mountain, and Wii Coconut Mall. Not a lot would change here, but just some better tracks placed down. So instead of those tracks, how about Tour Paris Promenade, 3DS Daisy Hills, N64 Luigi Raceway, and Wii Coconut Mall. Paris Promenade is the very first city track you start with, so instead of changing its placement, I'm gonna make it actually fun to race on. If only Nintendo could have done this from the start. I picked Daisy Hills over anything else because it made sense, since the second track of each wave is a much simpler and easygoing track. Luigi never got a single track in this pass, so we need an easy Luigi track for the first wave. Coconut Mall will stay in its original place. And you guys know what the Lucky Cat Cup has. It's got Tour Tokyo Blur, DS Shroom Ridge, GBA Sky Garden, and Ninja Hideaway. You probably already know what's getting taken out here. Everything will stay the same except replace Sky Garden with Peach Circuit. Why? Because it's one of my favorite tracks. I love the remake it got in Mario Kart Tour, and it was gone to waste instead of using the track in the game. So yeah, bring this version of Peach Circuit back, Nintendo. I think this is the wave when the track picks started to get a little questionable. For instance, the Turnip Cup had Tour New York Minute, SNES Mario Circuit 3, N64 Calamari Desert, and DS Waluigi Pinball. Okay, what even are these picks? Just like the Golden Dash Cup, only 2 of these tracks will change. The new Turnip Cup lineup will include Tour New York Minute, SNES Choco Island 2, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a fan of the SNES tracks. N64 Koopa Beach, and DS Waluigi Pinball. Not much change here, just some picks that other people wanted but never got in this DLC. Next is the Propeller Cup, and it's just obvious what needs to be taken out here. You know, like, almost everything. So the updated version of the Propeller Cup will include Tour Berlin Byways, GBA Snowland, Wii Daisy Circuit, and Piranha Plant Pipeline. Sky High Sundae is really boring and should have just stayed in Mario Kart Tour forever. Sydney Sprint has been moved to Wave 4, we'll get to that later. And the Wii courses in Waves 2, 3, and 6 will all be moved around. This might be my favorite wave because we are finally getting rid of Peach Gardens! Woo! But first, we have to go through the Rock Cup, which contains Tour London Loop, GBA Boo Lake, 3DS Rock Mountain, and Wii Maple Treeway. Now, I love all of these tracks, but because of the changes I made in Wave 2, the new Rock Cup will be consisting of Tour Los Angeles Laps, GBA Boo Lake, 3DS Rock Mountain, and Wii Mushroom Gorge. Maple Treeway will unfortunately be moved back into Wave 6, and London Loop has been moved to the Moon Cup. Speaking of the Moon Cup, it currently consists of Tour Berlin Byways, DS Peach Gardens, Merry Mountain, and 3DS Rainbow Road. Based off the changes made in the past waves, the updated Moon Cup is now going to be Tour London Loop, DS Airship Fortress, Merry Mountain, and 3DS Rainbow Road. Peach Gardens is finally gone, everyone. Finally did it. Airship Fortress deserved its spot. Needed. Everything else is kinda self-explanatory. This is the most interesting wave, as most of the track choices are kinda awkward. The Fruit Cup is the best cup ever, as I've stated in my Booster Course Pass ranking video. It contains Tour Amsterdam Drift, GBA Riverside Park, Wii DK Summit, and Yoshi's Island. Nothing will change at all in this cup. But the Boomerang Cup will change because it includes Tour Bangkok Rush, DS Mario Circuit, GCN Waluigi Stadium, and Tour Singapore Speedway. There will definitely be some changes made here. And because of all those changes in the previous waves, I think that it should be changed to, in this order, Tour Singapore Speedway, DS Luigi's Mansion, GCN Waluigi Stadium, and Tour Sydney Sprint. Well, this is where I put Sydney Sprint, as it made the most sense so far. I know I already put a Luigi track in Wave 1, but Luigi needs more than one track. And Luigi's Mansion is already in Mario Kart Tour, so it makes sense. This wave is the most surprising of all the waves so far. The Feather Cup is one of the best cups in this entire DLC, because it has Tour Athens Dash, GCN Daisy Cruiser, Wii Moonview Highway, and Squeaky Clean Sprint. Not much will change, just some track being moved around. And because of those changes, it will now line up as Tour Athens Dash, GCN Daisy Cruiser, Wii Koopa Cape, and Piranha Plant Cove. Squeaky Clean Sprint has been moved to Wave 6 since it probably would have made the most sense. The Cherry Cup is where things get interesting because it lines up as Tour Los Angeles Laps, GBA Sunset Wilds, Wii Koopa Cape, and Tour Vancouver Velocity. And once again, I don't need to explain it with everything being moved around. I've put together a new Cherry Cup, which is a lot better than the one we've already got now. The new version will now line up as Tour Bangkok Rush, GBA Yoshi Desert, Wii Moonview Highway, and Tour Romavanti. Sunset Wilds literally has no sunset, so what was the point of including it in this pass? From now on, I'm calling it Daytime Wilds. Yoshi Desert exists for a reason, Nintendo. Really? Just would not use it? Come on. Bangkok Rush was planned for this wave, so why they moved it, I have no idea. We're finally here at the final wave already. Wow, this is gonna take a long time to edit. I thought it would be longer, but it actually ended up being really short. Anyway, we're going through the Acorn Cup, which consists of Tour Romavanti, GCN DK Mountain, Wii Daisy Circuit, and Piranha Plant Cove. Yeah, everything's been changed around. This new lineup of the Acorn Cup is my personal favorite, which includes Tour Vancouver Velocity, GCN DK Mountain, Wii Maple Treeway, and Squeaky Clean Sprint. Now do you guys see why it's my favorite? Everything got changed around, so there's not much we can do about the Blue Shell Cup. It's gonna stay the same as it already is. But, just in case you guys aren't familiar with it, the Blue Shell Cup consists of Tour Madrid Drive, 3DS Rosalina's Ice World, SNES Bowser Castle 3, and Wii Rainbow Road. Yeah, nothing will change. That cup is literally perfect. And those were my personal track choices I would include if I was in charge of picking out the courses for the Booster Course Pass for Mario Kart 8. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment what your personal picks for the DLC would have been. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. I'm gonna do a normal outro this time. Peach Garden sucks!